he was supposed to testify, and then now this. So
Yeah.
what exactly happened?
Just an amazing fall from grace, and so many people wondering where their money is.
Floyd Mayweather's broke. You know, that's what a lot of people don't realize. He gets these big checks and doesn't pay the taxes on it.
It's not all about the money. Well, your kids can't eat legacy. They can eat off the current.
Newly released footage appears to capture a tense and uneasy moment from Floyd Mayweather Jr. shortly after an unexpected bankruptcy announcement came to light. In the video, he delivers a blunt perspective about success and responsibility, stating that a family cannot survive on reputation alone because real financial assets are what truly provide security. His remarks reinforce his long-expressed commitment to establishing lasting wealth that can support future generations. Despite his long-standing image of luxury and high-end living, the undefeated boxing star is now facing growing public scrutiny, with many questioning what this situation could mean for his financial outlook and long-term stability.
Not all about the money. Well, your kids can't eat legacy. They can eat off the currency. I believe in building generational wealth. That's what's important to me. Generational wealth. My kids will be great because I will push them to be great. Not in boxing, just in business. Whatever they want to do, I will always push them to be great.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. insists that criticism often comes from those closest to him, claiming that the moment he shares his business decisions, some are quick to label him as financially unstable. He explains that his participation in exhibition bouts is a calculated move, not a sign of financial trouble. Despite this, he says detractors reinterpret those appearances as proof that he's struggling. From his perspective, negativity tends to surface most when he is succeeding.
But soon as someone black, when my career is over as far as me in a combat sport, as far as boxing, whatever, if I'm promoting on social media or I'm doing exhibitions, it's like, oh man, he's broke. No, it's not a crime for them to make money. They don't say nothing about the guys that's 80 and 90 that's still making hundreds of millions and billions, but soon as somebody black does it, your people, your own people say, oh, he's broke. Listen, I'm not here to talk about no one else's pockets because I got to where I got to focusing on Floyd Mayweather. That's how I got to becoming 50-0. Because my thing was always, I didn't care what nobody else was doing. I had to focus on me and my family.
Jake Paul publicly alleged that Floyd Mayweather Jr. is facing financial trouble, arguing that most people just haven't recognized it yet. He implied that the luxurious image Mayweather presents is meant to distract from what's really happening privately, suggesting that his income streams are no longer as strong as before. In Jake's view, reality is beginning to close, and despite the outward display of wealth.
Jake,
now, did Logan ever get paid with the situation with Floyd Mayweather?
Nah, not yet. Floyd Mayweather's broke. You know, that's what a lot of people don't realize. He gets these big checks and doesn't pay the taxes on it. And then the IRS comes hunting him down later. He owes a lot of people I know money. And Logan's deep down on that list, so I don't know if Logan's ever going to get paid.
Logan Paul stated that certain backers involved in his exhibition match with Floyd Mayweather Jr. did not receive the payments they were promised. He explained that these investors had been expecting compensation under the agreed terms, but claimed that Mayweather did not meet those commitments, prompting them to pursue legal action. The situation has sparked renewed discussion about his handling of finances and adherence to contractual responsibilities.
On his investment, and sure enough, he didn't get his initial investment back. He's strung along. He gets like $100K here and there, strung along, not getting paid.
In addition to addressing concerns about unpaid investors, Logan Paul has also challenged the financial credibility of Floyd Mayweather Jr., stating that despite his money persona, he allegedly owes significant sums to several parties, including sellers in Dubai, suggesting that the scope of his financial issues may be broader than previously understood. Paul has also shared his frustration about not receiving full payment for their exhibition match, arguing that even though the event generated major revenue and attention, his compensation has been delayed, raising further concerns about Mayweather's handling of financial obligations and contractual commitments.
Mayweather has made over $1 billion throughout his entire career, but now he's being accused of being broke. This accusation comes from Logan Paul, who fought Floyd Mayweather 1 year ago, which was one of the biggest fights in all of history, selling over 1 million pay-per-view buys. Floyd Mayweather was paid the majority of the money when it was reported he made $100 million off the fight. For Logan Paul, who handled all the marketing, it's not the same where he hasn't been paid one penny. That was because every single dollar made went through Floyd Mayweather's company. Logan Paul said despite them having a contract, he's owed $5 million by Floyd Mayweather that he's just not paying him. Logan Paul, along with his brother Jake Paul, have bashed Floyd Mayweather, accusing him of being broke. Which Floyd Mayweather is undeniably a pretty bad guy, where he went to jail for 2 months for domestic battery. Floyd Mayweather has been accused of domestic abuse by over half a dozen women, including his ex-wife. And it was confirmed in court by his son when he was just 10 years old. But Floyd Mayweather took offense to being called broke and said he makes $300 million a month. Which is a complete joke because it would mean he has more cash coming in than Bill Gates. And Logan Paul said if Mayweather doesn't pay soon, he's taking him to court. But who knows, maybe Mayweather's money is just a show.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. is set to have an outstanding tax liability of roughly $22 million owed to the Internal Revenue Service. Reports of this significant unpaid amount have intensified public debate about his overall financial condition and sparked renewed conversation about how the income from his boxing career has been handled.
Damn, Floyd Mayweather, Money Mayweather. Why they got you up under the gun again on $25 million in taxes? Hey man, you know, stuff about to get real for you, Floyd, man, because you already owe Gervonta Davis $33 million that you ain't paid him. Do anybody find this strange that your boy Floyd is on all the IRS money, on Dubai money, on Gervonta Davis money, but yet we have all this stuff, all that flash that y'all see, but y'all realize, man, he get a lot of that stuff free. Now, guys, I'm not hating because that is my favorite boxer, man. And like I said, I'm born and raised in Las Vegas, and I love his grind. He's a hell of a fighter. But man, hey man, let the chips fall where they may, man. Everybody can get it on my channel. I'm just putting out that news, man, like the feds is putting it out there, because the feds is all in that, man, business right there, man. How you on all these millions? But man, stay tuned for that next video.
Amid backlash over his involvement in exhibition events, Floyd Mayweather Jr. has stood by his choice, explaining that these appearances give him the opportunity to display his talent to younger audiences. He maintains that such matches are designed to entertain supporters while allowing him to highlight his abilities, all without taking on the same level of danger that comes with sanctioned professional contests.
Case my talent and give people just a glimpse of, you know, what I was doing when I was at the height of my career, you know, when I was at the pinnacle of my career, you know. So just being able to just travel the world and put on shows, put on exhibition bouts, and still sell out arenas, it's a great feeling. But you know, the fans love it. Now, I truly believe if I took a lot of abuse in the sport of boxing throughout my career, then I probably wouldn't still be doing the exhibitions or putting on boxing showcases. But I didn't really take no abuse in the sport of boxing, so I feel like I can continue to go out there, have fun, and put on shows throughout the world.
In a recent interview, Floyd Mayweather Jr. underscored the monetary benefits of participating in exhibition bouts compared to official professional matches. He explained that while traditional fights might bring in as much as $20 million, exhibition events have the potential to earn roughly $100 million, making them a significantly more profitable choice after retiring from competitive boxing.
It's crazy that everybody keep asking me, why you not coming back to fight? Why you not coming back to fight? So I look at the fight game, I said, okay. I said, you know, fighters fighting, they make $3 million, $4 million, $6 million, $7 million. Some may make 10 or 20 million. But I'm doing exhibitions and I'm making 20, 25 million, 100 million for exhibitions. So why would I come back and fight and get a guaranteed 35 million when I'm doing exhibitions and getting 100 million?
Imagine playing basketball and getting 40 million for a fucking preseason game.
That's real money.
And I get all mine up front.
Even with Mayweather's clarifications, many in the public believe that his participation in exhibition bouts is mainly driven by financial motives. Critics contend that his ongoing presence in boxing events reflect a pursuit of earnings rather than a genuine enthusiasm for the sport itself.
I've said this shit for years. I think he needs the money, and I think that's why he's fighting. Ever since the Logan Paul fight,
when you Floyd, you don't need money.
You don't know what his finances are. This dude has gambling problems. This guy is.
Whoa. Do you have any fucking link to back up that ridiculous claim that he has gambling problems?
Not gambling problems, but he gambles heavily, yes. Yes, there is. He posts it all the time.
Okay, do you have any fucking any links to back up that he loses?
Well, you don't know that he doesn't. All I know is that he's doing shit.
My point is, until there are links
there's
stating
no
that Floyd Mayweather gambling has put him in debt. Like,
no, I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
So what? I mean, you're the one that said gambling problem. You said gambling problem and needs money.
I think it's a mix between the way he lives his life, the money that he spends, and all the other things that go into it.
You're insinuating a lot. You don't know.
And I've always thought that.
You don't know his finances.
To take these fights, I'll continue.
Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s promotion efforts and public handshake with Mag David Adams have been viewed by some as financially motivated, with analysts suggesting that his participation with the organization may reflect his current monetary circumstances. Additionally, reports indicate that Mayweather's alleged failure to settle a $2 million debt owed to 50 Cent created tension between them. This outstanding loan is said to have played a role in the weakening of their friendship, underscoring the financial commitments Mayweather has toward his personal and professional connections.
This looked like a friendship that was going to last a lifetime. What the hell happened between 50 Cent and Floyd Mayweather?
He changed his mind.
Now, what do you mean he changed his mind?
As he was actually going into jail, he asked me to help him with Mayweather Promotions.
Right.
Then as he actually got in, I took a look. I realized there is no Mayweather Promotions. There's no LLC. There's no seal. It's not incorporated. It's just
a name.
Yeah. When he says helping with Mayweather Promotions and it's not there, I go, okay, I know what he means. He wants me to
get it together,
put it together for him. So I do TMT Promotions. I get it all the way together.
Yeah.
Then he comes home. There's the Let's Get Floyd Back in Pocket campaign that goes on where, it's $300,000 chains being bought and buying the new Lamborghini and all these new things. And I'm sitting there going, yo, when you gonna give me the money? He acted like he didn't know anything. Like, I didn't tell y'all to do that. I didn't tell you to do that.
Oh, man. Do you think Floyd Mayweather scammed 50?
Oscar de la Hoya has shared his perspective on Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s rise in wealth, noting that Mayweather fully earned his money nicknamed following their fight. Before that high-profile match, Mayweather's earnings were relatively modest, but the event marked a major turning point in his financial trajectory.
Before Mayweather fought me, he was making $2-3 million on my undercards. After beating me, Mayweather becomes Money Mayweather, and he becomes this global superstar. I think we sold 2-point-something million homes. I believe he made something like 8 million all said and done.
And what did you make all said and done in that fight? I had to be closer to 80. You made 80 million, he made 8 million. So the negotiation was 90-10?
Sometimes fighters don't understand negotiating the right way.
Oscar de la Hoya has voiced criticism of Floyd Mayweather Jr. for taking part in exhibition bouts against competitors who are not on his skill level. He characterizes these events as humiliating and implies that Mayweather's motivation for participating is primarily financial.
Okay, Floyd Mayweather fought another exhibition against Gotti last Saturday. A real show that left the crowd booing in the arena at the end. But in the middle of the second round, Floyd literally had the referee swapped out. He didn't like that the referee told him to stop hitting behind the head. Floyd is used to having the refs do whatever he wants, and he wasn't getting his way this time. It was so embarrassing. Floyd, you're 50 years old. You're a legend in the sport. I've stood up for you in countless interviews, including Shannon Sharp's podcast last week. But you have to stop embarrassing yourself with these exhibitions. I know life is hard. I know life is expensive. But come on, dude, put your legacy first. Nobody wants to remember you like this. And it gets worse. Your jeweler filed a lawsuit against you in Miami. And many are saying you're gonna have to sell off your assets. Floyd, I'm rooting for you. Come on, let's turn it around.
In 2021, Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Tiger reportedly hired a watch broker and provided advance payments to purchase high-end watches and jewelry from Miami-based jeweler Leonard Sullianoff.
This is how Floyd Mayweather and Tiger might get away without paying $4 million in jewelry. So a lot of wealthy people buy assets or luxury items under business entities. This allows them to pay less tax while also having protection against lawsuits personally. In this case, Tiger and Floyd used a watch broker and some upfront cash to make the deal go through. But as the days passed, no payment was made on the balance that was due, and even their agent admitted they owed $4 million. So what these two did is they signed and paid using a business, and then before paying the full amount, gifted it to themselves on behalf of the business that bought it. Therefore, the broker can't go after Floyd or Tiger because they didn't buy it from them personally. A business that they may control bought it and then gifted it to them. But in this sense, is completely separate. But what they did is how the rich get richer. Us in our daily lives have no protection from lawsuits. But as soon as you use a business, the laws completely change. So I'm not saying you should do this or that they'll even get away with this, but it's definitely an interesting way to get expensive jewelry.
Despite facing multiple debts and ongoing financial controversies, Floyd Mayweather Jr. maintains a lifestyle defined by extravagance and luxury. Recently, he drew attention for reportedly acquiring properties valued at $42 million. While many experiencing financial strain might reduce spending, Mayweather continues to embrace his well-known money persona, making sure his expenditures are highly visible. This high-profile real estate purchase sparked widespread media discussion, reinforcing the image of someone unwilling to scale back the lavish lifestyle that helped build his fame, irrespective of his current financial situation.
What's the point of buying 62 buildings? You buy a couple.
No, 62 units, I think, right?
No, 62 units could be one building.
Yeah, it could be.
They got buildings with 90 units and 100 and some units.
He has 62 multifamily units. That's what it says. So that's 62 buildings. Like you just said, it's probably
so
62
think
buildings.
about it. If he has that, some of the buildings might not be in the best condition.
Right.
So knock it down and build, or knock, if they're side by side, knock both of them down. Don't renew rents. Let them move out and then build a skyscraper.
Or if he makes commercial properties out of some of those.
However, shortly after the reports emerged, questions arose about the authenticity of the $42 million property purchase. Sources indicate that Floyd Mayweather Jr. may not hold full ownership of the buildings as originally reported, but instead possesses only a partial share or investment stake in them.
For some odd reason, at the beginning of the year, Floyd Mayweather decided to tell us all that he bought a bunch of apartment buildings in Upper Manhattan. Everybody has found out that that wasn't true. Apparently, it's not that hard to figure out who owns property. This is not an indictment on Floyd Mayweather as a boxer. He is one of the best boxers we've ever seen. Anybody who is privy to Floyd Mayweather's antics outside of the ring knows Floyd ain't bought no goddamn apartment buildings in no Upper Manhattan, bro. We knew that when he told us. I'm not sure who Floyd Mayweather thought he was fooling. Nothing about Floyd Mayweather outside of a boxing ring says savvy. I'm sorry. This is the same Floyd Mayweather that 50 Cent told he would donate $50,000 to the charity of his choice to read Harry Potter. He bought $400 million worth of apartment buildings in Upper Manhattan. Come on, Floyd. The people who was living in apartment buildings, the second they heard that Floyd Mayweather bought their building, they was on the phone with property management. Like, what's really? I will pay $10,000 a month, but I won't pay $10,000 a month to a nigga. Floyd, you can't just do that with Upper Manhattan apartment buildings, bro. Tell lies like that about the projects, man. You gotta do that to the hood, man. Ain't nobody going for that shit in Upper.
In the same month, Floyd Mayweather Jr. was spotted showcasing a newly acquired private jet, reportedly costing around $500 million, signaling his desire to assert his financial dominance. Despite ongoing rumors of bankruptcy and legal disputes, he aimed to maintain the image of unshakable wealth. For Mayweather, the perception of being rich appears as significant as the wealth itself. He takes public displays of money to an extreme, often seen carrying backpacks filled with large stacks of cash, not for spending, but purely to exhibit his fortune. Subtlety is not part of his approach. He ensures that his wealth is always on full display.
Yeah. I think it was like a $5 or $8 million 5-fight deal or something like that. You have to check the numbers, but he turned that down to start his own promotion. And when he was with HBO, he worked out that deal to do the 24/7 where you can see the behind the scenes.
Yeah.
That was right around the time when reality TV was getting big.
Yeah.
So you didn't have social media then. People began to build and know Floyd off of the 24/7.
Yeah.
I can tell you right now, my wife even became a boxing fan from watching the 24/7s.
Yeah.
So the timing of him becoming his own boss, which you're gonna make the majority.
For Floyd Mayweather Jr., the focus has always been on image, constantly demonstrating that he remains the richest and flashiest person in any room. His extravagant displays, from outrageous purchases to a staggering watch collection, have become central to his personal brand of excess. While he framed his collection as a way to share his lifestyle, it often appeared as pure showing off. Now, with reports of financial struggles, it becomes clear why he publicly highlighted every major expenditure, giving the public a clear view of how quickly the money could dissipate.
I need you guys to watch me talk about my watches. Right here, I got 3 cases, and they're all full with watches. So when I travel, I like to take, if I'm going for 45 days, I like to take 45 watches with me. I like to have options. So everybody's always asking me, what's your favorite watch? Well, one of my favorite watch brands is Ali & Co. As you can see right here, I got this a few months back, and it's one of my favorite watches. One of the best brands in the world. That's just my personal opinion. I like the brand so much, I went and bought another watch just yesterday, Ali & Co. As you can see, Ali & Co. Now, let's talk about watches, let's talk about jewelry, let's talk about a few things. I need you guys to watch me talk about my watches. So we'll set this to the side. Now, we want to give the people an appetizer or something light. So we give you 2 appetizers, then we give you a main course. Just a few watches that I got while I travel. So check this out. We're gonna go here first. And of course, the company is Ali & Co. Crazy company. Now, I need you guys to come closer and check this out. So let me come give you guys a breakdown.
That wraps up today's video. Make sure to stay tuned for more updates, and we'll see you next time.